Well, that was an abrupt end to that MIDI. And this is an abrupt beginning to this stream. Hey, look, it's a different background. Ah. Can you believe the madman changed his desktop background? What is this ridiculosity? I can't handle this. It's a Formula One car driving on a Formula One track in the Formula One rain. Actually, I don't think there is a specific type of rain devoted to Formula One, but there should be. There should be. Also, I have pictures. Remember Place? That Reddit thing. That was pretty cool. Let me show you if you haven't seen it. I'm sure you've seen this. Why am I showing this to you? hey, look, it's Place. And if you look there, it's Tim's wagon. So that's pretty cool. But there is one thing that this lacks, and that is Taco Tom. There is a disturbing lack of Taco Tom here. So good thing someone made a knockoff version of Place. It's called Place 2. The sequel, except it's worse. But I went ahead and, oh, they reset everything. Well, that's great. There used to be a Taco Tom right around here until a few hours ago when they reset the canvas. So that's great. But let me show you the Taco Tom that I made, because I have him right here. Well, I had it right there until it decided to close automatically. There we go. I made it right next to the vine sauce mushroom that someone else had made. So I figured that was a good spot for it. So that was my Taco Tom that I made. It took quite a while because you have to do a CAPTCHA after every block. So I became an expert at identifying storefronts, rivers, numbers, and vehicles. And also street signs. Can't forget about those. So I made this, checked back the next morning, and someone had turned Taco Tom into a weed addict, which I thought was pretty hilarious. So for the next day and a half or so, I popped in every few hours and tried to keep Taco Tom preserved as his weed addict self. I also had to prevent the void from overtaking the vine sauce mushroom. It was beginning to do it, and then I had to put some white blocks to stop it off, and I was successful. And then I checked back a few hours ago before they had reset the canvas, and yeah. Someone gave Taco Tom a penis. So that's great. I think I like the weed addict version the best. That's my favorite. I think I'm going to make that canon. Hey, Rafa. How are you doing? But for now, let's not worry about whether or not Taco Tom has a penis in canon. Let's worry about pictures such as these, which include the ones I just went over. But basically, these are just a bunch of random pictures that I got from my pictures folder. These two actually are pictures that are, I forget what it's called. Let me open up paint.net and look at the tab. And we have to wait a good minute for paint.net to load because I have hundreds of add-ons that make this thing take forever to load up. Taco Tom is a porn star now. Maybe that can be canon. I don't know. We'll see. But the problem is, to make something canon requires actually making it at all, which I haven't done. I did get an idea of how to make a sequel to Tinson Driving Simulator 2015.5, which I have not started working on yet, besides making the logo, which is how half of my projects end up going. So we're still waiting for this thing to load up here. Also, for those who did not see my last stream, I have updated ClipArtBot quite a bit. There is now a Boru command which will grab images from Safe Boru. There's also a Git command which chooses randomly which site to use. Has this loaded yet? It has. Okay. It is called Content Aware Resizing. So what you do is you scale this at 50%. So you make this file 50% of the height and width of this one, and you do it content aware. So the idea is it will keep all the content still in the frame and leave out all the empty space, which works for things with a lot of empty space. However, for things that don't have a lot of empty space, it creates monstrosities that look kind of like this. So what I've done is I've put these in a folder, and if we go into the ClipArtBot settings, which you may or may not be able to read. Can I make these bigger? Not in Notepad. Well, just pretend you can read these if you can't. I have added this feature, load textures from folder. So what this will do is it will retexture every texture in a game with the textures in your folder. If you want to make everything one texture, put one picture in a folder and use that folder. So what I want to do to confirm that this works, let's delete these for now. I'm just going to put my logo on the entire game because I'm a huge sellout. But we have to choose which game we want to do. Magnifier on Windows probably exists. Hold on, let me load this back up. Let me magnify. I have no idea what this looks like, if you can see this at all. Yay! The kind of... I have no idea what you're seeing right now. It's just huge on my screen. How do I get out? How do I exit magnifier? Close window. There we go. So I need this open actually to change things. So let me copy this file path, paste that in here, go there, and whoops, I want to go there. I kind of want to do Super Monkey Ball 2, so I need to find which one of these is Super Monkey Ball 2. This is it, I think. 9,000 items. This is going to take quite a while, I think. So actually, let me make a smaller version of this file because that will make it go a lot faster. So let me open this up in paint.net. You know, these are things I probably could have done before starting the stream, but that would require planning. And I'm not good at planning. Also, I just tilted the mic slightly. Resize 128 by 128. No, I want to do it with best quality. There we go. That's better quality. Save as... Yes, great. Thank you. Get rid of that. So we just got this file, 128 by 128. So that's our folder file path. Our texture dump file path must be GM2E8P. GM2E8P. And the same for the load file. Let me make sure. Let's see what we have in the load file. Do we have anything? Let me. I don't know why I save these. There's no need to. GM2E8P. Save that there. And now make this one and save that. We got to close and reopen clipart bot, and it should automatically go. It is not automatically going. That's great. Thank you, clipart bot. Why is that? Did we change the right settings? Yes, we did. Folder file path, that one. Texture dump path, that one. Texture load path, that one. Okay. I'll load it from here. Does that make you happy? It does not make you happy. Is it doing anything? Is it just a case of the progress bar breaking, or is it not working at all? Load textures. It's not working at all. Great. Why is it not working at all? I tested this and it worked. Load textures for folder 1. That one, yes. You have your texture. You have your picture. It's even a PNG. What if I stick that in there as well? What if I put all of these in here? So that gives it multiple pictures. How about now? Do you want to work now? Feeling like working now? No, you're not. Huh. Well, that's great. It broke. Hooray! Does this also... Maybe this also needs to be enabled or else it breaks. I did not test that. I did not test doing this and not also doing this. Do I want to flip textures? Oh, I need that option to work here as well. Let me make a note of that because I don't think it does. Flip textures. I'll write that on my board. Now I will never forget to flip the textures. Okay, that's good. Save. Run. Okay, that's it. Except, no, stop. I don't want these pictures in here anymore. Cut and paste. Could have just dragged them out, but whatever. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze, and I probably have to sneeze again right now. It is full-on allergy season right now. Sorry about that. So as you can see here, maybe it is rapidly adding pictures. That did not work at all. Wow. I tried to capture this number as it increases, but it did not do that. Oops, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Sometimes you hit the button and it doesn't turn back on, and I muted myself because I had to sneeze, and I pressed it again, and it didn't unmute. The button is defective, I'm beginning to think. So thank you, Yakov, for pointing that out, or else I would have talked on my own forever. Also, my avatar is on quite a few of these textures. It is quite the experience, I must say. Not creepy at all. Let me actually capture this properly. There. That's... let me just do it like this. The proper way to do this, just to say add it here. I need to do something about the chat on my stream, how it dies every time I switch layouts between 4x3 and 16:9. No, that's not clip art. What am I doing? Window capture, dolphin. Don't capture exclusively. There we go. Hey, that looks like a stream layout. Let's replace everything with Taco Tom and call it Super Taco Tom Ball. There we go. I also need to change my controllers to 360 layout. I'm using an Xbox One controller. I'm such a rebel. I'm using the 360 controller layout for my Xbox One controller. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. I don't know what mode is what. Good thing I have a hotkey to change this, except it doesn't work. Oh, this is the emulator that doesn't have that. I need to update. Well, I mean, I have it, but it's not in this folder because I had to download it separately. This is an old version of Dolphin. So I don't have the hotkey that can enable and disable loading textures automatically. So I've got to try and guess where everything is using my memory of this game. What is this? I'll do this. Expert, okay. This is my number of lives. I would like a maximum lives, please. Alright, let's do this. Super Tin Ball. Actually, I think it would technically be Super Side Note Ball, because that is the name of my penguin avatar. Side Note. Oh, that was stupid. Where am I going? I'm going to blame the textures for me being bad, even though I can still kind of see what I'm doing. I think something that might be interesting to do would be to like have nothing but transparent textures and the game would be invisible. I actually want to try that. Just a game with no textures. Or you could just do all solid good god, you could just do all solid colors. I'm gonna lose. I don't think this is calibrated correctly. That's why I can't go straight. That's my excuse. It's not calibrated correctly.
Ready?
Like, yeah, I cannot go straight at all. Is that something I can actually change in here? The dead zone. Probably not. That's something you really need the GameCube controller for, because that has the grooves that lets you go straight up. Xbox One controller doesn't, and it's kind of wobbly, and this game does not have the dead zone that Super Monkey Ball Deluxe has that allows you to go straight even if you're slightly off, which means you can't go straight. It's a balancing act. I like how there's a penguin that actually looks correct on the ball itself. There we go. All blank textures and colored art, so yeah, pretty much. Or you could just have a texture that's mostly transparent, but it has like a small black dot in the center. And so it's mostly transparent, but not quite. So technically you can still kind of figure out how to do things. Man, this is almost unplayable without being able to go straight up. It's surprising. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this with these controls. Oh, I stand corrected, I suppose. Well, I haven't gotten to the goal yet. Maybe I don't stand too corrected. There we go. I'm going to say this works. Oh, that was nice. Oftentimes I struggle with that level. Wow. No. Well, you get the idea, this works. Hello, Bob Bob, how are you doing? Alright, so now is the tool. I want to try that transparent texture idea we had. Or I had. You did not have it. I did. So again, I should not have closed paint.net. Open that back up. Open this. Delete that. And yeah, just save that. Great. And it is now nothing. And we will run clip.bot again. It will repaint the textures again. They will all be replaced with a transparent texture. Therefore, we shouldn't actually be able to see what we're doing at all. Also, you can't see what I'm doing at all. I just realized. I'm thinking of changing up my stream layout, which basically means not having one anymore. And by that, I mean just have everything be full screen. And clip.bot, my idea for clip.bot would be just to have images like slide in for a few seconds and then slide out. I think that might be cool. And then maybe have the chat just fade away. I tried that once before and I didn't like it. But I don't know. Maybe I have a change of heart. Anyhow, this should pop up in a moment. Give it a moment. Give it one more moment. There we go. Well, it's not transparent. It is black and white, though. Oh god, it's just he has no eyes. No one has any eyes. Here's some brown. Can you see what's going on? Alright. That's fine. We can practice. I think I selected a stage. Alright, we're going, guys. I don't know what we're going. I don't know what we're doing. But we are doing something. Okay, that's kind of unplayable. That is basically blindfolded. Blindfolded monkey ball. Why do we keep closing paint.net? I need to leave that open. You lost one of your binders with all of your notes. That really sucks. Hopefully you can find it. Or something. So let's do this again. But give it a very slight a very slight not transparency to it. So instead of being completely transparent, it's now like 5% transparent. And I want to try that. So I'm going to try that. And yeah, now you can see it. You still couldn't see me do the paint.net thing because I'm bad at layouts. Having the two layouts and having to switch between them is just, it doesn't work. I don't know how only months after the fact I've come to that conclusion. Actually, because it used to only be one layout and I would have to manually switch my Twitch alerts thing from 16:9 mode and 4:3 mode. But it's just too much hassle. I need to figure out a way to do it so I don't have to do anything and everything just works for me. And I haven't quite figured that out yet. I think less is going to be more in that case. But we'll see what I do with the layout. Do you guys have any opinions on anything layout-wise? Probably not. But maybe. I don't know. What I do know is that clip.bot has finished and we can play Super Monkey Ball again. and I'm going to capture it in here. So that way you can actually see what's going on when I mess around with the textures. Still not seeing much of anything. Aha, we can sort of see stuff now. That's pretty good, right? The monkeys are just black now. They are voids. I think once they have any sort of non-transparency, they just go to complete darkness. Yeah, sure. No, give me intermediate. Oh god, you can... Oh, this is weird because you can kind of see what's going on, but not really. Oh, this is interesting from a gameplay perspective. Especially when there's like multiple parts of the level on top of each other. It's kind of hard to tell where exactly each part is. What level is this? I fell through a hole apparently. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. Does my controller work now? No. I don't think it's going to unless I switch to my GameCube controller. I can go around the holes, which I think I'll have to do because I can't really see them. Well, I kind of can. It's a hole. Don't go in the hole. Hey, guy. Oh! Did I go in the hole? I did not. I did it! Ah, these guys don't have textures. Oh wow, this one's really tough. But in some ways it's also beneficial because you can see what's behind you, or below you, and above you, in instances where that might be useful. Just go straight and hope you don't fall off the thing. Bonus stage! I don't care. Well, that worked. Get me out! I went out. I'm not getting out, am I? I don't know where I am. I think I'm out. Yay! Guess I could have tried to get the bananas, but I always have the mindset of speedrunning this game, and you want to get out of the bonus stages as soon as possible when you speedrun. What is this stage? I don't remember it. Oh, is it the wavy one? Okay. I think I only have 3 lives. Probably don't even have that many now. Ideally, you can just hold up and win on this stage, but oh, Jesus, I don't know what's going on now. Okay. Am I? No, I fell off, I think. This would be easy if the controller worked, because you can just hold up and win. But I can't do that, and I lost. Is this continue? I think so, because it's bigger. And yes has more letters than no, and therefore it would be bigger. The more you know. Oh, where am I going? Mini-map, help me! Oh, is that it right there? Oh wow, I was actually kind of close to the goal, I think. That was interesting. Uh-oh. Pull back hard. No! If I had made that, that would have been pretty great. Okay, I'm gonna pull back right now. Oh, I missed. I died again. Let me try doing that thing where you put the circle in the middle, and I closed paint.net yet again. Now you can actually see what I'm doing, so that's something. So let's go back to completely transparent, and let's put a 16 by 16 red red square right in the middle. Where would the middle be? I'm just guessing right now. That's close enough, I suppose. Save that. Actually, based on that picture, I think I got it perfectly. Oh yeah, you can use the... Yeah, I got it perfectly, because you can use the texture blocks. I think they're 2 pixels each. So I'm not 2 pixels off on any one side, I don't think. So I think we're good. I would like to save those unsaved changes. I would like to close this. I would like to load it again. And give it a minute to repaint all those textures. Do 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 do. I don't know why I did that. But it doesn't matter because ClipArtBot's finished now. We can now have red dots on everything. That's a red dot. Oh, look at these red dots. Dot 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 dot. Oh no, they kind of had dots for eyes. They kind of have dots for eyes, but then they also have a big dot in the middle. I guess it's a nose. It kind of works. In a weird sort of way. Do you want this red dot, or this red dot? I'll take this red dot, please. Let's do master and hate myself. Maximum lives. Alright. So this stage you have this thing that spins and you have to go into a goal which is on the side. However, God knows where that goal is. This is like something you can look at and see the goal. Yeah, you can. You can see that goal. What? How'd I do that? I'll take it. That was totally unintentional. That is the best I will ever do on this game. I'll never be better than that. Okay, this is spinning platforms. Just keep going straight, you might make it. I did not make it. Oh, I missed the goal. I got through the platforms. I just missed the goal. It's hard because you can't actually see the goal, which is a bit of an issue. Oh, I hit it. Okay, save it. Oh, almost had it. Thanks for clipping that, Yakov. Okay, I can definitely beat this level. It's not hard. Even when you can't see most of it. I think I keep going too far to the left there. Need to pull a bit to the right. It's interesting how even when you just add this little bit of texture, it's suddenly almost playable. And it adds an interesting and unique challenge not often seen in other types of video games, you know. They don't often go, what if you couldn't see 99% of what you're doing? That's where I come in to save the day. Oh, I shouldn't have gone down, I don't think. Maybe could have gotten that. I almost got this the first few times and now I'm struggling. Get on there, okay. I did it. Oh, I fell off. Great. I think that platform might also move. Almost. Almost. This is a bad angle. It actually looks kind of cool in a weird way. Whoops. Missed the goal. Whoops. Bonk. Okay, 2 more tries. One more try. Zero more tries. Almost had it. But then I didn't. And I think that was a much easier level than the first one. So, this is pretty cool. I like it. Is there any other weird textures I should try? What weird pictures do I have on my computer? I mean, I could make every texture our place, and it would just be a blob, a messy blob of stuff. Tomato, that's just a picture of a color. But sure, yeah, that's a tomato. There's Reggie. I don't know why I have a picture of him, but I do. Did I try just making everything a solid color? I think so, but let me do it again. Where is my... let me just open Paint.net again. Let me open this and let's make everything hot pink. There we go, perfect. Hot pink the game. Did I close ClipArtBot? I did. Nice. Now I can reopen it by using my left mouse button and double clicking on clipartbot.jar. I can open ClipArtBot, which will then automatically repaint the textures. Hooray for computers. They've done some things before, I suppose. Then we can load this up again. Hey, it's pink. Pink and yellow. Oh, some of the square textures are still there for some reason. Yeah, this is a very pink looking thing. Some of it's red though. Sure. And some of it's blue. Those are very pink monkeys. Only one we haven't done yet is beginner. Well, you can see what you're doing, kind of. You can actually see the goal and the level and stuff. Yeah, you can play this pretty much normally. Not completely because you can't see those bumps, but for the most part. I can cross this if I hit the button. Yay! Okay. So this works. Let me go ahead and change these settings to not load from folder at launch anymore and do not enable the real-time repainter. So I need to remember to fix that. Only works when RTR enabled. And I very much scribbled the word enabled to the point where it doesn't look like much of anything in particular, but that's alright. I will know what I mean. And save. Also, DeviantArt pictures seem to make ClipArtBot hang after you query about 10 of them. I contacted their support, but that was the wrong support to contact, and now I need to contact them again, which I will probably do tomorrow after doing a bit of testing on my own. So let me close that and reopen that. There you go. Now you can paint, or not paint, but you can acquire clip art images as you please, although you could have before. Yeah, I was on their website support, but for API questions and stuff you have to go to their GitHub support or their report form or whatever it is. and I need to do a bit of testing because it seems like the people who report in that forum actually know what they're doing and are like posting logs and stuff, and I do not have any logs, so I should get some logs. They should have a paid thing for cheap so I can have more calls. I wonder if they do actually. DeviantArt API. I wonder if they do, and I just completely forgot about that because I thought I would never need it. That is... My bot has not been submitted to DeviantArt yet. Maybe that's what I need to do. Submit it to DeviantArt. I'm not going to show you the client's secret key because that would be bad. And I'm not going to do this during the stream in case it breaks. But I will keep that in mind to do it after the stream. Also, I can become core. What's this? I don't know if this is anything for the API specifically. It might just be for their site. You can be like, hey, I support DeviantArt, and I can build the future and have no ads. And the option to change my username. Go on, hold on. Every time I log into DeviantArt, I always have to do this. Look at the newest images of Sonic. And yep, these are pictures of Sonic OCs. That's the same one twice. That's also the same one twice. They are always interesting, like this one. A very interesting representation of the hedgehog. Sega Rush D. What? Why is the Wild Tangent Games logo next to Robot Sonic? Did Wild Tangent Games make Sonic Man? Why do we even care about Wild Tangent Games? Go on, one more. Oh, that doesn't seem risky at all. That's nice. Oh, that's not appropriate at all, is it? Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Yeah, let me get out of that. I thought... Has it logged me in? Oh, it has. That's why it's giving me things that aren't appropriate. I should probably not be logged in that case. Okay, pretend that never happened. Let's do the next part of the stream, which is random games. I have now updated my stream title. And I'm now going to prepare some random games. This means I have to turn on my Xbox and, you know, do those things, and that'll be fun. Actually, no. Let's start with the PS2 this time, because I don't think I've ever done a PS2 random game stream before. So let's do that. I believe we should stay in 4x3 for the entire stream. So I'm just going to go to here and remove Dolphin and capture AverMedia. There we go. No signal. Every single time I need to reconfigure this to RGB, and output is 640 by 480 or 720. Let's do 640. All right. Let me make sure everything's plugged in because I'm sure it's not. So give me a minute to do that. Actually, let's play some sort of exciting MIDI while we do this. What's an exciting MIDI? How about this one? That's exciting. Are you ready for excitement? Because it may or may not happen. goes to blue. And this, that is connected. So we show 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. This actually might have been quicker to set up than I realized. So now I should just be able to turn the PS2 on and it should work automatically. Isn't that fantastic? Can you believe I figured it out so well? Except I haven't at all. I don't want that game there. Let me put that away in the box. I'm a nice person. You know, let's not even do PS2. Let's do PS1. Let's spice it up. Some game I bought today at the game store. I should probably put in my PS1 memory card. Assuming there's some space on it. Does it need to be in slot 1? I'll put it in slot 1. Maybe that'll make it happy. Well, there's a picture. Do we have sound? You're not going to yet. Because I need to add that as a source. So let me do that. Oh god, that scared me. Because I can hear it, but you can't. Audio devices, line in! Now you can hear it. Out of range. Oh god. It's just an explosion. And it's just out of range. This is kind of loud, actually, at least on my end. So you're probably wondering, what game is this? The answer is Cyber Tiger. It's a Tiger Woods game, but it's cool. It's also out of range. Is this supposed to mean that Tiger Woods is out of the driving range and he's not actually playing right now? Is this looking for like 320 by 240 resolution? I can't actually go that low. How do I capture? How do I capture this? It's not going. Are you happy with 720 by 480? How about 1080p? No. 640 by 480. We'll even do 30. How about color space? YUY2.
Land soft.
How about UIVY? How about YVYU? No. Is this not gonna work? Is that the deal? We're just not gonna play PS1 games on our PS2?
Nice play.
Is it a not NTSC signal? Or is it a weird one? Is it CCAM K? No. I think it's supposed to be NTSC M, but it's not. Hold on, let me look up this real quick. AverMedia cannot capture PS1 games from PS2. Capturing and streaming PS2 console and playing PS1 games. This is saying it should be able to record PS1. Or this guy says no. can't do it. It only records 480i, and my capture card is too new for this game. That's great. Because it's running at 240p. So... well, screw the PS2, we'll play this in an emulator then. Because you can actually just stick a disc in your computer and run it off the disc, I believe. Thank you, PS2, for being so useless. Well, actually, it's my capture card's fault. There's actually an EXE on this disc. Take a look at this. golfcd.exe. This app can't run on your PC. Oh. Because is it 16-bit? Is that the issue? Can we watch a video? They're all .xa's. Fonts. I can't even put these fonts on my computers. Can't look at these Viv files. Can't listen to the Vicas. There's a 30 megabyte dummy file. That's nice. Yeah, let me open up PCX. No, not. It's EPSXE. Here. This guy. Run CD-ROM. And don't run it in full screen, please. You're going to break everything. You're breaking everything.